Every summer, parents face the same expensive problem: what to do with all their students' dorm room stuff. That cheap DIY storage you rent is secretly costing you up to $600 for the summer due to hidden fees. And shipping it all home? That's worse, costing a staggering $400 to $1,000 for a round trip. But there are overlooked strategies in modern services that can cut these costs dramatically. In the next few minutes, we'll expose the hidden costs and give you the hacks to save thousands. So, what are these hidden costs that turn a good deal into a bad one? Let's break down the actual budget. First, truck rental and gas is $100 to $200. Then, they make you buy their lock, their supplies, and pay their admin fees. The biggest trap? Underestimating space. Most students pick a unit that's too small, forcing expensive last-minute upgrades. And if you wait to book, waiting until the last 2 weeks means high demand can inflate your price by another 20 to 40%. Suddenly, your cheap solution has snowballed into a $600 expense for one summer. This is the fundamental problem. Now that you know the trap, how do you avoid it? Let's look at the smarter alternatives most parents don't know exist. A new type of storage company comparison platform has appeared to solve these exact issues. Not only do they save you time, they save you money and are often much cheaper than doing it yourself. They can also help show you how to eliminate waste, like with options like paper item storage, where you're not renting a half-empty room and pay only for what you store, or peer-to-peer platforms which cut out corporate overhead. You rent a neighbor's secure space for $42 a month, not $150. So let's look at the math side by side. On the left, the DIY nightmare with fees hitting $500, $600. On the right, smarter storage at $300, $500 for the entire summer. Comparison platforms work because they can help you get rid of the truck rental, hidden fees, and the risk of choosing the wrong size unit we discussed. You've picked a smarter service, but the savings don't stop. How do we shrink your costs even further? Hack number 1, declutter ruthlessly. Less stuff literally means a lower bill. This is an immediate saving for you. Hack number 2, do the math. Why pay $30 to store a cheap desk lamp you can just replace in the fall for $15? Hack number 3, compress everything. Using vacuum-sealed bags for bedding and clothes can cut your space needs in half. Hack number 4, team up. Sharing a larger unit with a roommate is almost always cheaper per person than renting 2 small ones. But what about protecting your expensive items, like electronics? Is it worth paying more for certain features? Consider climate control. It may add to the monthly cost, but it's an investment to prevent expensive damage from summer humidity. Finally, the most powerful hack is timing. Booking 3 to 4 weeks ahead secures better rates before peak demand hits. So how does this all come together to save you thousands over 4 years? You achieve this by stacking these strategies. Think back to the problems we identified, the hidden DIY costs, and the common planning mistakes. Now let's combine our solutions. First, you declutter. Then you team up with a roommate to share a peer-to-peer unit. Finally, you book that space a month early. By stacking these methods, you're not just avoiding the $600 DIY trap, you're driving your summer storage cost below $100. That's a savings of over $500 every single year. Over 4 years of college, that is $2,000 back in your pocket. Let's recap the path to savings. First, recognize and avoid the DIY illusion and its many hidden costs. Second, use smarter alternatives like storage comparison services. And third, stack strategic hacks like sharing and planning ahead. Your action plan is simple. 1. Check your local options today. 2. Start the declutter talk now. 3. Call their roommates' parents. Stop overpaying for college move-out. Share this video with another family who needs to start saving. The process starts now.